goodbye, that's okay. I don't want it any other way. We fly, we fly, we fly. We fly, we fly, we fly. We fly, we fly, we fly.
Hello? Now the microphone's working, but the capture device is not. Welcome, Swerd fam. There's always something, isn't there? There we go. Goodness. Okay, make sure that the webcam is even recognizing. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's gonna happen the way it happens. And we're gonna have a good time. Welcome. Hope that everybody's Friday is going very well. There we go. Beansy, first one to join in. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. You make my entire night when you show up. So there's that. Night's made. We can all go to bed. We can all go home. That's it. I might have to turn this light on. Bear with me. I just didn't want the glare and the reflection blinding everybody. And my studio, it does put a weird shadow on my face. Whatever. It's good. When I get my actual recording studio put together in the next several weeks, this will all change and everything will be smooth as should be. Welcome friends, welcome fam. We're gonna get started. We're gonna be doing some, maybe not so much fun for you, but fun for me, shiny hunting, which is a very arduous thing. It's a very communal thing, right? You basically hunt shinies, but then you chat through it and you do a bunch of fun stuff. So I'm ready for some like deep nerd discussions, some opinions. I might throw out some questions to everybody. And in the meantime, we're going to also be looking for shinies. And if we find a shiny, then we'll put a pause on the conversation and go from there. So, sorry, there are some cats going bonkers crazy behind me. Oh, before we start, announcements. I don't have any. We will be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Wednesdays are still going to be from 7 to 9. Beansy with the 1,000 bits. Wow, to start off the stream. What a great time. Yeah, great time. Thank you so much. Now look what you've done. You've reached our goal. We've reached the bit goal that we were doing. Amazing. Hey, that's great. That was a great time. Gifted subscriptions as well. What is going on? 2 minutes into the stream and just being utterly blessed by by subs and bits. So I thank you so much, you guys. That's crazy. You started a train. Look what you've done. Oh man, we're just off the rails. Very cool. What is going on? Hype train, Jolly Llama, welcome. I appreciate you guys being here. This is crazy. This is crazy stuff. Anonymous gifter. Yeah, hype train. How cool is that? How cool is that? Ah, I don't even know what that means. That's how cool it is. Like, yeah. Keep the hype train going. That's great. And you'll see me awkwardly like, you know, accept cool stuff that you guys are throwing at me. So, welcome, Mossy Potholes. Also, a huge blessing, Jolly Llama. I appreciate you. And if the quality of this video is any better today, you can thank Jolly Llama because There was some assistance. I hope that it's a little better. I hope that it's a modicum better than some of the fuzzy streams we'd had in the past. So you guys rock. You guys are awesome. Crazy. I don't know what am I supposed to do with all these bits? What am I supposed to do? Oh, I can't run away from streaming and like you guys giving me a bunch of cool stuff. So I'm like running away in the game like, thanks. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, you know. That's just my awkward nature coming out in the game. So, thank you. Look what you've done. Look what you've triggered. You guys are awesome. Well, let's just begin because I'm already beginning. Apparently, I'm already doing stuff. Announcements are done, and let's start the day off in prayer, and then we'll get back into it. But you guys are great. You guys are awesome. Get in your prayer stance. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this day. Just thank you so much for this great group of people that are in the stream today. Just thank you for all the blessings they've already poured on me, and just how great they are just to be in the stream, and that we can just encourage one another and have a great time. I just pray that you just be with us over the weekend, that we just have a restful, just insightful weekend where we can sleep or snuggle inside when it's cold outside, whatever. God, we just pray that you just be in the midst of that, and we just attribute all of our blessings back to you in Jesus' name. Amen. Cool. Now let's look for some shiny Pokemon, and I expect everybody, maybe single file, if there's stuff we need to talk about, if there's some nerd stuff that we need to dive into and get to the bottom, then by all means, please dive into it. I have some very loud opinions that nobody asked for in the slightest, and I bet you do too. So let's tackle some stuff. Let's crack some cashews open. Let's crack them. And if I find a shiny in the meantime, I will halt all conversations and catch the shiny. So that's just how it's gonna go. But you guys are awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much for bombarding me with just all these amazing things. So yeah, Swordwife and I actually just got done watching our annual or tri-annual Harry Potter marathon. Some gifted subscriptions. Whoa! Man, you just really don't like those pre-roll ads. Yeah, get a subscription. Get one of these subscriptions. Guys, wowzers. I used to have a conductor hat for my hype train. I should bring it out, except it's probably way too small for my gigantic head. I need to get a new one. So yeah, thank you for the subs. Yeah, choo choo. That's right. Oh, I brought out some so I like trains. Obviously, they're always cool. Trains are cool. I found all my old train whistles that I had, and my sword son hates them. I'm like trying to show him all these cool things I like frogs, like my cool frog lamp. He hates it. All my train whistles that are authentic and I recruit over when I was a child, hates them. So we'll have to see what we can share. More gifted subs. I don't even know what to do at this point. Your generosity is outstanding. I see, the thing is I can't even read. Hold on. Sub goal. How do we get a sub goal of 30? That's crazy. Awesome. Awesome. Sorry, I made all the alerts gigantic because I can't read them from this far. And I'm such a noob that, you know, that's just how it works. Thanks for the sub goal. We got to 30. We're breaking records tonight for whatever reason. November 7th. Remember the 7th of November, right? I think that's some guy said that or something. You know, I don't know. Amazing movie, by the way. If we want to start for discussing V for Vendetta, that's a good place to go. That's something like that. Yeah, it's in the vicinity. It's in the later months. Nox, you would be in the sneaky background like, I'm here. Had to do it. That's how she sounds, by the way. If nobody knows who Nox is, I had to do it. Here I am. It's exactly how she sounds. So sorry, that's just reality. What are you gonna do? You can't prove it otherwise. So you have to believe me. Guys, you were awesome. Oh, anybody who was, I think everybody who was here on Wednesday as well, except Llama. I didn't see Jolly Llama, but if this Friday stream was earlier, like from 7 to 9, would that be more beneficial, right? Did everybody like the 7 to 9 better? And I'm not holding anybody to it. Yeah, I was thinking Teen Girl Squad as well. But 7 to 9 is just better all the way around, and I'm not holding you to it. Like, I'm not holding you hostage. You have to come to Swerdy's streams, but if you were inclined to come, 7 to 9 is always possibly better, correct? So, yeah, especially if you're in a different time zone. But even if you're in the same time zone, there's actually I could actually show you this Sword short that I made. Where I'm literally playing Pokemon and I fell asleep playing. Yeah, or else. I fell asleep while playing, and you could see my eyes getting like really heavy, and my character would like stop moving, and then I'd like, oh, I think I dozed off or something. I'm gonna post it soon, but yeah, 10 to midnight even for me is abysmal sometimes. So that's what. But if there's a chat, sleep streams, people do so many sleep streams. You don't want to. It'd be a snoring stream. Oh, and then they have like alerts that if you donate so much money, it like does like foghorns and stuff, like to wake up the thing. That's weird, but it's so popular. They are creepy. Yeah. It's like a fabricated Paranormal Activity video, except unknown hundreds of thousands or thousands of people are watching. It is kind of a creepy feeling. Besides, I fart a lot in my sleep, so hype train, right? Dude, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yes. Do you know that it's funny? Yeah, choo choo. Do you know how funny it is that memes transcend language? Like a meme, a picture's worth 1,000 words, but a meme is more than that. Like you can literally convey extremely complex emotions with a simple meme, and I think we're literally just rediscovering hieroglyphics and pretending that they're our own. That's not wrong. That's definitely not wrong. Because yeah, it's true, and that's why we're all obsessed with cats. It's literally just the Egyptians, right? A meme is worth a lifetime. I played. Is it Meme That? What's it called? Oh, I forgot what it's called. What? Oh no, it's called What Do You Meme? And if it was not so like crazy raunchy, like I think you could do a green band version of that game. Yeah, What Do You Meme? And it would be a lot more palatable because it's hilarious. It is a hilarious game. But we had to get rid of it because I was like, I felt convicted having it because it was really fun. But some of the cards are like it's worse than Cards Against Humanity. It's like an 11 on the raunchiness scale, and yeah, so we got rid of it. But it was fun for a while we played it. But if you made one that was equally clever but just a little more clean, like I think that would be peak board games for sure. Did anybody remember? Now here's some deep lore. I know Nox knows nothing about this, but when the Deadpool trailer was leaked a long time ago, Ryan Reynolds later came out and said that he leaked it. It came out when I was in college, so it was like 2013. it was the funniest thing, and it was extremely clean. And it was like the test footage that they revealed to basically green light this rated R Marvel movie that they wanted to do. And it was so amazing. It was awesome. And then the movie came out, and they kind of turned it up to 11. And it was like, oh, I was going to take Young Life kids to this, and all these young men that I was mentoring, and it's like, I'm not going to do that anymore. They've made it just a little too far for me to feel good about taking the youths to go watch a movie. So it's kind of the same thing. What do you mean? Like, it can still be clever and just great writing, and still just as fun. So anyway, whatever. There's my weird rant. And we dipped our toe into Marvel a little bit as well. So I told you I promised we'd get into some nerdy stuff. I did promise. Now, all of you non-Pokemon players are probably wondering what I'm doing. This is literally me like soft resetting for shiny Pokemon. I know it seems like I'm literally just running through this area over and over, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So it's intentional. It's just a little weird sometimes. Welcome 8 kills. Running in circles. That's really it. Somebody told me that shiny hunting is literally the definition of insanity. Only to the outside looking in, because it seems like you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over with zero results. And that is the definition of insanity. So, but we'll hopefully break that curse. I did start the new Harry Potter full cast audiobook. Oh, who throw some cast members out that I would know, right? And no joking around. Please be serious on this. I do want to know. Please. Swerdsmith. Hey, Swerdsmith has put in some steps too. Shiny hunting is an art, and if you've never really done the grind, if you're not familiar with it, it is a culture shock. Hugh Laurie as Dr. Dumbledore? That's crazy. Upgraded from a house to a castle, am I right? Ha ha ha. No, that's really cool. Number one, nobody. Hello there. Welcome from YouTube. Look at that. YouTube has been hit and miss for me, but the fact that you popped in from YouTube makes my entire night. So my night's already been made. Now it's even better. So that's great. Yeah, Hugh Laurie is amazing. So Hugh Laurie is Dumbledore. I do know that guy. I only want to know who plays Dobby. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. I do think it's weird that Hugh Laurie, the first time I've seen Hugh Laurie was Stuart Little. Was a Stuart Little movie as a kid, right? So that was kind of like my first acting acknowledgement, I guess, from me. But it's interesting because he was an American accent, so. Do I know who Michelle Gomez is? I might have to look up. Alan Tudyk is he would be a good Dobby for sure. Doctor Who. Oh, is she I need to look her up. From Doctor Who. Michelle Gomez. Ooh, yes. What do I know her from Doctor Who? Maybe I've seen her from the shorts. Is she the Voxel with the Prime? Voxel, welcome. Is she the one who I don't want to say something that makes me sound stupid because there could be some Doctor Who's here. I'm pretty sure I've seen her. I haven't watched a lot of Doctor Who. But I have seen some short. There's been a ton of shorts on my feed that I've been watching. Voxel, I'm glad you're here. Voxel, I really missed you on Wednesday, but I understand the time change is that's a busy time. 7 to 9 is a busy time for sure. Andy Serkis could be Dobby, even though that would be kind of weird if you're Dobby and Smeagol. It's kind of like playing. It's like if you were Dumbledore and Gandalf. I don't know. That'd be weird. I never heard the same message you just gave Nox. Well, what message did I? Tell me what message. I always forget what we just talked about, and it could have happened like a couple seconds ago. So. How long have I been doing Twitch? Just a couple months, I think. Since July, apparently, says Swordwife from the background. So I've been doing Twitch since July. But I've been wanting to do more YouTube stuff, and so it's always the question of like, do you switch? Do you do both? Do you just focus on one and not the other? So, hey, you're sharp. You're sharp. He stopped by. So Vox stopped by on Wednesday, but wasn't there for the full stream. He basically popped in, said, "Whoa, you're here super early. That's going to be hard for me to make." And then I think he left. So it was kind of like he did poke his head in the door, but he didn't stay. So he was there, but he wasn't there. So yeah, no, you're good. Dude, mind repair time. That's the trick. There is Nox and there's Vox. Voxel and Nox Ibis are two people in my chat. And Nox and Vox. Oh, you don't have to troll. I get confused already. I grew up with three sisters that all started with the same letter, and I am well in my third decade, and I am still just flabbergasted and tongue-tied every time I have to talk about them. So I have gotten the rigmarole all my life about names that troll themselves, basically. So. What do you got to do? What are you going to do? Oops. I'm ruining stuff. There we go. See, this is good. This is a conversation that I've been longing for. So I don't know if Nox was being sincere about Andy Serkis being in there. I think she was being a troll as well. Definitely do both. I only do YouTube mainly because I have terrible internet for streaming. Perfect. I had a weird want to just jump on YouTube because I haven't been streaming the past couple times. I haven't been doing the past couple times on YouTube just for whatever reason. So the fact that you're here from YouTube saying to do YouTube, that's great. That's confirmation. That's probably what I should be doing. So do both. Get better outreach. And I'm doing a lot more shorts and a lot more long form videos too, because I feel like that's just so crucial and I want to have a YouTube presence as well. So I don't know who that is. Daniel Mays. Well, tell me kind of what some acting credits that Daniel Mays has. Because it sounds familiar, and I bet you if I saw his filmography or some of his works, I'd be like, oh, yeah, this guy. And I did want clarification from Nox as well, because exactly what you just said is Andy Serkis is perfectly capable and talented to be in the Harry Potter. So it's like, I wouldn't doubt it that he's in the audiobook at all. He could be a myriad of people. He could be like a Professor Flitwick. He could be a Mr. Filch. You know, he could even be Mrs. Norris, because he does that too, you know? He could be Ferenz. Of course, I'm only picking like people who are animals or part animals. You know, I did put Mr. Filch in there, but he is an animal. He's a squib, but he's an animal, you know. I think to be like the janitor or like a caretaker of Hogwarts, you'd kind of have to be pretty good at something, you know. Pretty good at something. Especially to kind of manage the entirety of the castle, right? Okay, who was he in a Star Wars? Who was he in Rogue One? I'm gonna look it up. Also, keep your eyes out for shinies, everybody. I know you guys are here looking for nerd talk, but hey, we're looking for shinies as well. Daniel Mays. He was... Let's look. Yeah, I don't know who Daniel Mays is. Thanks. Jolly, that's why you're here. Tivik, isn't Tivik the little like alien, like furry alien guy on the turret? I think he gets blown up. Spoilers. See, Jolly knows. I need somebody who has my back because I failed a shiny for sure. And you don't want to, but any shiny hunter will. Tivik, I think Tivik is that little one of the aliens, little furry alien dudes. He only says like, "Bacha!" You know, something like that's not even. Jolly got me with the like classic henchman move. Unfallible like loyalty, but like zero acknowledgement of what's going on. I do appreciate A for effort. This I'll explain what a shiny is in a second. This microphone is a Snowball. It's a blue, I think blue is the brand and Snowball is the style. It looks, Slipperoni, one of my buds, thinks that it looks like the Spotify logo, but yeah, blue Snowball, but it's green. Blue Snowball, but it's green. Who'da thunk? You can get it in any color. I just like green. Yeah, blue brand. It's confusing. Don't look into it. Just take my word for it. It's a really good microphone. Well, actually, I don't know if it's a good microphone. You tell me if the quality is good. Because if it's a bad microphone and it sounds bad, then yeah, you know what's crazy? I bought this microphone like 15 years ago because I was like, oh, I'm going to stream and do all my stuff. And I never did until I had the opportunity to do it now. And obviously I want to upgrade because I want to get one of those boom ones that like, I don't know, have some cool, more professional features. But yeah, worked great for now. For me being a small content creator, it serves me well as well. Good, I'm glad. Oh, and nobody, I want to check to see why it's double chatting for me, but don't see. Knox, are you? To be fair, if you compare me to LeVar Burton, I'm not going to be upset at that at all. A man who has defined many childhoods, who had access to PBS. Diblets, welcome Diblets, another from YouTube. YouTube is blowing up today, which is great. Welcome to the stream. We are shiny hunting. Oh, and going back, speaking of shinies, Jolly Llama asked what a shiny is. And to all those in the audience, a shiny is a Pokemon that looks a little different than what they're supposed to look like. They have an alternate color form, it's kind of like an albino animal, right? In this game, they're super rare, and so we're looking for one. And they will make an audible sound, a little like sparkling ding-ling kind of thing, ba-ding. And so I'll show you what that looks like if we find one. But in the meantime, we'll chat it out. Diblets, welcome from YouTube. I don't know who you are, Diblets. Do you know who I am? Maybe. Look who it is. It's Swerdy. I know. I get that a lot, you know? Can't go to the grocery store without being like, well, look who it is. Swerdy. Man, I'm just trying to get some grapefruit. Can I go? Yeah. It's hard being a it's hard being a celebrity in tiny tiny miserable town. Actually, my town's not miserable, but it is tiny. I don't. I like the anonymity. You love my town to pieces. I do too, to be honest. It's big enough where there's enough stuff, but small enough where it's considered a tiny town. I do like it. It is windy. That's the only thing. I don't like the wind, but other than that, it's good. Okay, friends, I just want to give you an update on what we are looking for. So see these little snow cones on the ground? They're called snow runts, and they are blue. They glow blue when orcs are close. Nope, they don't glow blue when orcs are close. They glow blue when they are shiny. No, what did Vox say? Vox, how many shinies have you gotten since far? So you started the game. Okay, let's take a look. So I have, let's go back to the start. I've caught, so in my party, I have this Gyarados is one. This Mareep you get from a quest. It's a freebie that they give you. Wimdy. You both said Wimdy? Wow, you guys must know each other or something. So I have this. So there's two here. There's Gyarados. There's actually two in my party. I'll introduce those later. This is a box of shinies. There's not an exploit, but there's a really interesting spot in a zone that you can like just get shinies like crazy. And then here's another box. So for all these guys, so these boxes 1, 2, 3 are full of shinies. They're not full boxes, by the way. These 3 Snover are ones that I've caught in this area looking for Snowrunt. So there they are. And then this gal is probably the rarest one that I have. I resurrected it from a fossil, and fossils cannot be affected by the shiny charm. So this is complete full odds, like 1 in 4,000, whatever. And there you go. And you can see my cool drip that I'm wearing. It's like whatever I'm wearing. It's because I'm matching this sweet boy Benjamin. Jolly, I know I could, I'm going to give you a raise for you just being a good henchman for sure. You found a bunch of them. I'm proud of you. You found them. Okay, nobody. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you as well. It's late. Go get a drink and a treat. Go enjoy the rest of your evening. I did want to show off Benjamin just for a second. He's just this little trash boy. Hey, when I get paid, he can get paid. How about that? So, this is the sweetest little dude. He's a shiny, but he's like a little trash bag. And I love him a lot. And here, this is what sound a shiny makes when it comes out. Everybody listen. And he does a little flourish, a little shiny flourish. Now, blink! Did you hear it? That's what a shiny sound will sound like. So there you go. I will probably see the shiny before I hear it, but if I hear it, I will freak out. Oh, there's no game sound to you. Did it cut out? Hold on, bear with me here. Has it not been game playing this whole time? What a crazy thing. No game sound. That is silly. Okay. I can hear it through my headphones, so that's weird. Oh. Let's try. 1 second. Your feed all might cut out for a second. Weird. How many shinies? You missed the answer. I'll showcase them. I'm going to look. So I have these boxes here. I don't know exactly. I'll have to count them out. They're all spread out. Can you hear the game audio now? Is it just quiet? Weird. Should just be some music and some like Pokemon chitterings, I guess. Weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. It was just extremely quiet. Sword rents. Let's look at some shinies. So I have 4 and then 11. So 15 here. 18 here. And then 27 here. And then I have this Froakie I just caught today, which will be on a crazy video I'm posting. And then Benjamin. And then I have Gyarados and this shiny Mareep. So there's a couple. There's a couple. So there you go. Oh. I think I know who Diblets is, but I can't say. It's, oh, dude, if you want to get into, so Destiny was the best game when it first came out, and it was just such a good time. Oh, I hope I know who it is. I have 2 guesses. But both guesses are from the same family, so they're probably it probably is one of those 2. So Jolly, you love Gyarados. Have you seen his Mega Evolution? We're gonna go to a Pokemon Center and we're gonna heal up. I want to show you his Mega Evolution. I don't know if you're familiar with the Mega Evos yet. We'll check it out. I'll get your honest opinion on how you do you want... Yeah, baby, it's me. Okay. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Jolly, I do want your honest opinion on how you think that this Mega Evolution is. No, that's fine. This is Gyarados, and he's shiny, and he nice. Dude, oh, I'm having 2 different conversations. That's totally fine. I could talk about Destiny for the rest of the stream and some of the pain that it's caused me. But the joy was so great. 3-man fire team doing raids and strikes and just running around the Cosmodrome. Oh my goodness. Best times in the world. Hey, that's when bacheloring it up, you would get off work and you'd literally play Destiny until you literally couldn't stay up anymore, and then you'd wake up a couple hours later and go back to work. So that's just what you did. Okay, here we go. Jolly Llama. Here's Gyarados in all his sweet glory, and this is Mega Gyarados, and he's gonna turn into a fat carp. So just be. He looks like a kite. He looks like one of those big fish kites. But he's. I don't know. I think he turns to water dark. Let's look. You want to hug him now? He's a little more huggable. He turns from water flying to water dark, and he just gets chonky. They just basically beef him up, make his spikes and fins a lot longer. Look at his antenna. His little whiskers are gigantic. Like that's crazy. So, there you go. We have a credenza. I know you're talking about bedroom furniture. Sword Rinse, we're talking about some bedroom furniture. I had a credenza for a very long time. I held my TV for a very long time. He does look like a big shrimp. Yes, and Diblets. I appreciate all the fun times. I miss that. If I could go back and do that, I probably wouldn't. Just because life is life. What is it? What is it? Like, you missed the times that you had? But those were the good old days for sure. Those were the good old days you look back with fondest memory. If only life could be that simple again. Kind of deal. Ugh. I love Destiny, but I'll never play Destiny 2 again, probably. I'm sorry. They went off the deep end. And it's really sad. And I don't think it's Bungie's fault either. I really don't. Okay, I threw out Benjamin on accident, and it made the shiny sound, and it, like, perked all my senses up, and I realized that it was a manufactured shiny sound from myself. So, that's on me. That's on me. I spooked myself. Breaking Benjamin. So, you notice I named him Benjamin because that's not the real way how to spell Benjamin, right? It's not the right way to spell Benjamin, but it's a pun because he's garbage, you know? And I love that. I love that for myself. So he's so cute, and I don't want to evolve him either because he turns into a big old gross, which I like it, but he does turn into a garbage monstrosity. And I love him as he is. A little trash bag. Relatable. Yep, he's kind of my spirit animal. That's why I keep him around. That's why I keep him around. Okay, I'm gonna go to a different spot. We've been hunting that space for so long. For so long. Who knows? We might quit this game and go play some Destiny 1. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, and who is it? Ah, yes, I'd love to do some YouTube together. I would totally do that. And Swerdsmith's... Okay, here's the thing. Swerdsmith's Wednesdays are supposed to be times where I can play with other people, like collaborate, but this new game came out and I can't not stop playing it. And so the Sword friends I'm playing with are the Pokemon in my party. So there you go. And you find people. It might actually be fun to do a video of like going back and playing Destiny 1. Like doing all the old raids again. And seeing how fun it is in 2025. I think that would be an actual good idea. I would totally be down to do that. I actually went back pretty recently. It was a couple months ago and did King's Fall raid with one of my buddies that I used to work with. And completed it and got the achievement, and it was like the game had been like dead for like 5, 6, 7 years by that point, and we went back and did it, and it was awesome. Dude, also on Pokemon, there is a alpha Bulbasaur. Look at the Bulbies. Look at the Bulbies on this guy. He big boy. Oh, he spotted me, and it's a little spooky. No thank you, Bulbasaur. No, thank you. I do want to catch it because they are somewhat rare and they are gigantic. Like they're big size. Much big, much size, much bulb. But we're actually going to do one fell swoop and just use our good friend Gyarados. Forgot his name for a second. That's awkward. He is big boned. He thick. He thick Bulbasaur. Caught him. Nice. Thick Bulby. A lot of campaign games. I love campaign games. I think when you get older, you start to appreciate campaign games more. I know I do. I love an amazing single player game experience, and I think a lot of games are better in a vacuum that way too. There's a lot of people complaining about this Pokemon game, and I think the Pokemon fan base is extremely toxic. It's like the games are great, and they would be a lot better if you weren't hearing just a lot of people whining and complaining about it when they don't need to. And play the games you want to enjoy. Don't let other people ruin your fun because they can't find fun in something, you know? I don't know. It's just weird. Don't play the game if you don't like it. Enough said. I still wanted to play a lot more games, like couch co-op. Look at that big Gyarados. That's a big boned Gyarados. Check him out. But I'm going to run because he's going to bite me. Oh, so this is what my Trubbish evolves into. That's crazy. What an old man. 27 now, which 27 to me is pretty young. Whoa, that Gyarados is chasing me down. You scary Gyarados. Get out of here. I don't know, we played so long ago. I wasn't married. I lived in a tiny studio apartment. Anybody who knows me, who's been there, knows that it's like the smallest legal domicile that you could ever find. And it was fun. It was great. Me and all the spiders that lived in there. Terrifying. Terrifying. Gyarados. It was scary. It chased me down. I didn't know it was like on my tail. It about killed Benjamin. About broke Benjamin. There's Jolly Llama's joke right there. About broke Benjamin right there. Full circle. That's not wrong. Gyarados would be terrifying. What did he took a big offense. Yeesh. It's just water weight. You're married now and have a kid on the way? Yeah, I feel old. Thanks for the invitation to the wedding. Actually, I think I was invited. I just think I wasn't able to make it. At least by word of mouth anyway. And if I would have shown up, it would have been fine too, so. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. I think that's crazy too when you think back. It's like I've been married for like 7 years and next year will be 8 years. That's weird to me. That's weird to me. In a good way. It's just surreal, right? You just life goes on. Life goes on. But to be fair, ever since 2020, life has been crazy. So I guess those kind of, I want that Aegislash. I guess you kind of just, it just kind of molds all together, right? Time travel. It's literally, sorry friends, there's a lot of craziness happening right now. There's 2 Alpha Lucario. Talk about something that's really scary. I gotta pull out some big guns, but I can't. Dude, they're Naruto running at me. Oh man, I do love the loyalty for sure. You do understand where like minions, like you know that the boss will do anything for their minions, but just know that like their utter frustration is completely valid in every way. To be honest, nothing really happened to me during 2020. The world just imploded. It was mostly after that. It was like 2023 to 2025 and still going is the craziness. But yeah. Actually, the worst thing that happened to me in 2020 was like all the Pizza Huts shut down, and that makes me really sad. You have no idea how sad that makes me. I know I just told you, really sad. And not that they're shut down, but they're not normal Pizza Huts, right? Oh, I failed that, Lucario. They're not normal Pizza Huts. You can't sit down and eat, and you can't get a salad bar, and you can't do all the fun stuff you love to do. Pizza Huts ran out, and a bunch of theaters shut down, and I love going to the movies. He might, but that's on him. That's on him. He has a... Never mind. We'll talk about... We'll catch up later, not on a public stream, you know what I'm talking about. Don't want to divulge too much stuff. Pizza Hut shaped Arby's. Did you know that they had to paint the like what's that called, the trapezoid? They had to paint the Pizza Hut shaped roof brown instead of red, because apparently that red shape was trademarked, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. Wild. I miss Pizza Hut. And even when you go to a Pizza Hut now, it's just not the same, right? Like, I don't know. There's something that was lost. It might have been the recipes. You know, they're putting, you know, 30% less fingernails in the pizza dough. Something like that. I don't know. I love Pizza Hut. And when there's a battle between Pizza Hut and Domino's, like, to me, hey, I'm not dissing any Domino's fans. I've had some good Domino's too, but it's like there's really no comparison. Pizza Hut is Pizza Hut. Playing any Halo games? When I first got, several years ago, when I first got my Xbox that Swerdwife bought me, it came with like 2 free years of, what's the game thing? Game Pass, whatever. I got Xbox Game Pass, and I played through Halo Infinite and 100% of the campaign. I thought that was the best Halo game I've played in a very long time, since Halo Reach, probably. Amazing campaign and amazing fun stuff, right? So I did play that a while. I haven't turned on my Xbox since I've been home. Apart from the Sunday Sword Fam, what is it? Sword Fam game night, where we play Jackbox. That's the only time I've turned it back on. I would love to play Halo Infinite again, but I don't have Game Pass anymore, so who knows? I'm not against it. I love Halo. This Sylveon, I'm going to try to catch it. It's probably going to get donked. And I can't save. That's poopy. Poopy. I caught it. I still caught it. Nice. Sorry I said the P word, which is poopy. Sorry. I have to apologize just in case you never know. That was poopy. You never know what you're gonna get on the stream. You gotta roll with it. I loved it. I loved Halo Infinite. It's a pizza chain standing over the other one and laughing. I think so. I think that they just had totally different niche things. Like, Pizza Hut was a good dine-in restaurant. Domino's was a less good, but, you know, more like takeout style. That's fine too. It's kind of like apples and oranges, except the apples are really, really good. Okay, I gotta put these guys away. Now, I caught another big boned Bulbasaur, but just because I want to complete the line, perchance. I already have a Sylveon. Well, we're releasing it. Goodbye. And I did catch a Lucario. Perfect. Release that one. Well, it happens. I'm gonna get rid of this, my camera up. Where's my Benjamin? Guys, we have not found a shiny yet. I have not found a shiny on stream. And I found those, like, what, 30, 40 shinies in this game? None of them have been on stream, and I've hunted multiple times. So, I don't know what that means. Charmander. It's a rare female Charmander. I don't need it, though. There's one for you, Jolly. Charmander. Number 004 in the National Pokedex. Well within the first 3 generations. My first starter Pokemon. Charmander. I have a really funny story. So obviously, Charmander evolves into Charizard, right? Surprise. Those of you didn't know, you just got spoilt. I had a friend, and if the friend's watching, he knows that it's him. He thought his name was Charlzard, like CHARLZARD, Charlzard. And that to me is the funniest thing, because he said, I'm like, wait, how are you pronouncing Charizard? Well, yeah, Charlzard. It's like instead of Chuck, it like Charlzard should be what people call Charles. Charles is short for Charizard, and that kills me the more I think about it. Is hilarious. I did do this in recompense. Here's a nerdy thing. I was playing D&D. I made a red dragonborn detective character who had a huge cigar named Charlzard, in full homage to that kerfuffle of calling Charizard the wrong name for like 20 years. So that's funny. I think that's funny stuff. Yeah, I loved it. In one campaign I remember using him in, but whatever. It was fun. Fun stuff. Just red dragonborn. Ugh. But yeah, if I get a shiny Charmander, I'll name him Charl. Like, 100%. Look at these Manders. They're cute. And if Charlmander, if Charlmander is shiny, he'll be kind of a yellowish color instead of orange. So that's what we're looking for. But shiny Charizard looks pretty cool. Oh, I missed something. I'll definitely check out your YouTube video, Moon's Mystery. I will check it out. I would love to do that. And yes, if we want to do a collaboration in the future, 100%. I'm all up for that. How about your people meet with my people and we'll meet somewhere in the middle. We'll go out to lunch. But in our dreams, so I'll meet you there. Okay, so you like Char. This is my boy. Totodile is my absolute favorite since 1999. He's been my boy from Gold and Silver onward. Okay, I know what we're gonna do, friends. I have a thing that we need to do. I'm gonna go through all 20. One after the other. I'm going to go through 1 through 20. Sorry, hit the microphone. Wild area zones, right? In that time, I want everybody to put in their guess of what zone you think we're going to get our first shiny at. And who knows, maybe the person who gets it right gets a gift from me. Gets a really crisp high five. Dude, so hear this. In this game, so we have Nox. Okay, everybody put in your requests. Good job. Jolly. Gen 2. Cyndaquil was great. Cyndaquil got a special form in the first Legends game. So this is Legends ZA. This is Legends ZA. The ZA, or the Legends game before that, Typhlosion got its own form. Okay, Jolly Llama, it only goes from 1 to 20, so I'm going to have you re-guess. Yeah, I was going to say that, mind repair time. Hey, don't mind me, I'm being anonymous. 1 second. Okay. Jolly, you'll get there, buddy. Maybe if you add up a couple of these, we'll get there. So we have 7, 4, 11, And 42. We'll see. Riblets, what do you... Or Diblets, sorry, Riblets. Riblets would be cool. I'm a big frog guy. You don't have a Steam account. You know Steam's free, right? Oh, and you can actually record... There's like Discord on Xbox now. It's native to Xbox. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Mossy says 19. So here's how it's going to go. I'm going to start from zone 1 all the way through 20, and I'm going to go and see every single encounter, and we'll check all the shinies. Sorry, check all the encounters to see if they're shiny. Okay. 13 for Jolly. Okay, this is great. This is going to be good. Diblets, put in your guess. 1 through 20. You can pick one that somebody else did too if you want. Okay, those Pidgeys are not shiny. Once I see all the encounters, I'm instantly going to the other zone. Okay, not in 1. And who knows, it might cycle back around. You might not get one at all. Okay, that big Staryu over there, I want that so bad as a shiny. I was literally been trying to get it for a long time. But any other of these might be cool too. Okay. Nothing there. 16. Okay, we've got a good spread. Last time I did this, I think it was 4 or 5. No, it wasn't 4. It was 5. That broke the chain. Big chew. Chonker chew right there. Big ol' Pancham. Big ol' Litleo. And there's actually a secret door with a big bird upstairs. It's not the big bird. Okay, 4. Beansy with 4. Oh, I wanted to show you guys that it's not an exploit, but you can basically do this, and this doesn't count. If we get a shiny here, this doesn't count. You can go hold down the down button on your joystick, and you basically go up and down these stairs. Every time you go up or down the stairs, it resets the shinies in the area, or it resets all the encounters. So that's how you get a ton of encounters in so little time, and you can literally just print shinies that way. It's kind of cheap. I think most of the shinies in that one box are from that, so crazy. Okay, 4. Beansy says 4, but it is 4. We did get a shiny. It's a shiny Ghastly. Yeah, Beansy. That was so quick. That scared me. Oh my goodness. Well, everybody go to bed. We're done here. Oh my goodness. That's incredible. It's a shiny Ghastly. Wow. That's stupid. I've been looking in Zone 4 for a shiny forever. We go there once after Beansy decrees, and there's a shiny right off the bat. Oh, that's really cool. That's really dope. Well, we're still going to keep going. Sorry, I was in the middle of talking, and then I heard the shiny sound, and I just went into go mode, and I caught it. So, sorry, friends. Yeah, Beansy and I go way back in our video game world, where we were playing like old school Game Boy games together, and she basically saved me. You know, those people you like, hey, I can't beat this, can you do it for me? And then they just destroy it, and it's like, well, now you're forever like in the lottery for, not the lottery. Yeah, you get it. I heard you say lottery on there. You're forever in my mind as this like super prophetic sage. We're still gonna go. We're still gonna keep going, because that was stupid wild. Okay, Beansy, tell me again. Which one am I gonna get? We could restart, but I kind of want to see if we get more shinies. I'm still gonna go on this gauntlet, and it's a little more fun than just me going through that snow zone over and over and over and over and over and over. At least you get to see some new terrain. Good job, Beansy. And I really wanted a Ghastly too because it has a cool mega evolution. Okay, we got an Abra. I want a shiny Abra as well. But this is what Abras do. What Abras do. They teleport and then they're gone. So you gotta be swift and I like to save in front of them. But you do. I didn't know there was a place back here. I didn't know there was a ladder up here. Back in this little corner. Beansy, good job. Good job. I'll have to make sure you get a treat or something from me. I don't know what that means, but we'll see. It'll happen. You'll get my presents. Maybe I'll come visit. Don't hold your breath, though. I'll send you a postcard. Sorry, I don't really go to this building very often. Oh, I gotta go on the inside. Bear with me. Shinies are rare. That's so cool. The thrill is its own reward. Okay, Bosk from the the Star Wars Robot Chicken episode. Manners are their own rewards. I'm ecstatic. That's great. We did get a shiny on stream. We got a shiny on stream. I apologize if I blew anybody's eardrums out. And if the sound quality isn't good or I'm too loud, definitely let me know. If I'm being too loud, if I'm breathing into the microphone, what happens? Happens when you get so stoked for that shiny. We would watch the Robot Chicken Star Wars episodes like yearly, basically. A big boned Abra. Oh, that one's not running away. That one's gonna donk me. Come on, Benjamin, we're out of here. Did I play any Battlefield 6? No, but I've heard that it is really, really good. To be honest, I've refused to play any games like that on stream because they make me too frustrated. I don't think I'm setting a godly example to anybody when I'm being frustrated and angry. So I'd rather play something that's a little more wholesome, I guess. But I did play Fortnite once, which I'm not against it. I do love multiplayer games, and I'm amateurishly decent, I guess. Okay, there's a big chonker chew on this roof. It's not shiny. I'm still hoping we get another shiny in this gauntlet. We got everybody guessing all the way back to Mossy Potholes guessed 11 or 19. 19, not a bad guess. We are going to 7. And if anybody has any Pokemon related questions as far as this gauntlet goes that I'm doing, please let me know. There's a big Shuppet. Pretty sure Swordrent's caught a shiny Shuppet at some point. 34. Okay, Jolly Llama. Okay. Believe it. Okay, I'm gonna go put this what a cool Ghastly. What a cool Ghastly. Yep. Awesome. Did we go through 7 already? Oh yeah, 7's a really small zone. 8 is very treacherous. That's what I'm saying. I'm old too. When you play those hyper competitive games, it just becomes not fun. I remember playing Warzone, and I love Warzone, but it would get to the point where I would be so seethingly mad, and I'm like, "What? This isn't fun. Why are you putting yourself through this?" Like, and then it's like, "Oh, let's drop again. You know, let's play again." And it's like, if you're not having fun, then I don't know. Maybe that's just my old man mentality. I like playing Pokemon because it's fun to me, and it's not frustrating at all, and it's wholesome. Yes, Word Rinse, you've caught a few Shuppets. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire made it really easy. Well, not easy. There was just a couple places where the only Pokemon you could find was Shuppet, and so if you were soft resetting in that area, you'd get a Shuppet. So, happened. Okay, what other nerd topics? I don't know if we exhausted the Harry Potter. If we go back to the Harry Potter audiobook, what other star-studded casts are in that? Because I was curious. I might have to look it up. I think I heard about it being released, but I don't know anything about it apart from that. Oh, I hate this zone. Did anybody vote for Zone 9? What did you guys vote for? Let's see. We have 4, 7, sorry, Nox, 7 we passed, 11, 19, 16, 13. Good years. Good years. 1916, whew. 4 years after the Titanic sank, we know Howard Taft was out of there. Phew. I know nothing about 1916, so I'm not going to pretend that I do other than those weird facts, but they were actually just 1912 facts, and they were snuck in there like they were, like I knew something about 1916. I don't. Okay, we're going to climb some scaffolding, poser. Happens. I know nothing about that year. The automobile industry was in full swing. I guess. I don't really know. Oh, one of these guys, a Mawile, would be so good. Also, Carbink is really good. To be fair, you were plucked from that year. Yeah, Boss 1916. Let him have it. That's a very apt year for you. Oh, man. Also, this is the most French-looking cat Pokemon I've ever seen. Because guess what? We are in France. So, there you are. Little tidbit trivia for you. Oh, man. Somebody should look up something. A fun fact of 1916 that we would all know. France. Yeah, at least it's based in France. Are you referring to the Miss America? What is it? The Miss Universe France gal? Crazy. Keira Knightley? What? Keira Knightley will be Umbridge? What a crazy thing. It was a leap year. Look at that. Keira Knightley, what a very terrible role for a very lovely gal. See, for some reason I don't trust you. Is that weird? I don't trust that that's when the light switch was invented. Was it invented by Edison? Or was that something different? He had like a ton of patents. Okay, we just went through 9. We're going to go through 10. There's a very scary part. I want to warn Nox that there is a very, very, very scary Pokemon up here that might give you a spookin'. Okay? John, oh, there it is. Not only is it a giant shark, but it also chases you to no end. And it's quite scarifying. I caught that guy. Oh, he left. PGA, I love golf. I actually don't mind golf. Phil Mickelson was my... Ugh, that shark scared me. It really did. Phil Mickelson was my guy for a long time. He still is. I think he's retired. Or did he die? Did Phil die? Because I think it made me really sad. I think he did. Yeah, do you see this? Look. Look, Nox. Don't fall in the water. That's what's going to happen. That's terrifying. Ugh. Even though you know it's fake and it's a stupid Pokemon chasing after me, you kind of empathetically put yourself in that scenario and you're like, ugh, like, get off the ladder. Gonna chomp ya. Happens. It was scary. Its teeth, it bared its teeth. It was trying to bite me. Bite me right in the ankle bone. 1916, 8% of homes had telephones. That's actually an interesting fact because when was the telephone? Wasn't it around 1912? I'm stuck on 1912, guys. Obviously. 1912. When was the phone? No, or it was the 1800s when Alexander Graham Bell made the first call. What, I don't know. I'm not entirely certain. I am a poser when it comes to history. Okay, friends, this is going to be kind of a dual-parter. Because there's two sides of this river and you can't get across the river, so it's kind of frustrating. I'm trying to think of what other things are coming out that we could discuss. That I'm excited to also talk about. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, looks like none here. Stranger Things is coming out. That's right. That's wild. $5,000 for a house. Could you imagine that in today? Like that's so inconceivable. It's so inconceivable. I like that all of us are just doing research on 1916. Like, oh, put up a fun fact on there. Oh yeah, we're all gonna be so knowledgeable. We bought our house, and our house is a big fixer-upper too, for less than that. I will say that. I'm not gonna divulge the real number, but it was during like the crazy house crash. Like we bought it at the perfect timing, because everybody was trying to sell before the COVID stuff, like the big housing crash. And so we put in a bid and they accepted the bid, and the next day or two several other bids came in for like $10,000 over what we bid, and they'd already accepted it, so that was it. And so I was like, that's kind of cool. But we put it in like right before like a weird holiday shutdown thing. It was wild. It was stupid. Yeah, crazy stuff. Yeah, and if they are available, like Beansy said, they're swooped up like instantly. So, cray. Don't tell anybody I said cray, okay? That'll be our little secret. Okay, friends, we are busting through these. Zone 13 held no shinies. 14 it is. Okay, Jolly, don't let anybody know that I said that word, okay? I forgot even what word I said. That's what happens. As I should be. I knew I didn't want to remember it, so. Attaboy, that was a test. That was a test and you passed. You're getting a lot of raises today. You're gonna be living high on the hog. I'll tell, yeah. Oh, it's kind of like the Andy Dwyer from Parks and Recreation, when is it Ron has the bunion and he goes to see Andy who's giving him foot like shining his shoes, but it's like a foot massage. Yeah, if you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so Andy's like not seeing Ron at all because he feels so awkward. And anyway, yeah. Know what? And then he can't help but like, yeah. Anyway, you get it. You get it. If you know, you know. Probably one of the funniest scenes in Parks and Rec. Okay, 15's over. 16 is just beginning. If I can find it. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Beansy has no shame. I know. I know you don't. Okay, if I see a shiny before we encounter it, I'll try to like, hey guys, look what I found. But that shiny Ghastly, Rick Ghastly, I'm gonna colloquially call him right now, was so like out of the blue. Out of the blue, startled me. We had to go into the whole thing. I didn't have time to be like, look guys, it's a shiny in the wild. Let's wait to see its shiny sound. No, it was just right there in your face. Which makes for good time. Uh-oh, we've made... Beansy has unlocked a new... Not fear, a new... Terrible, terrible persona. Whoever she is. I just found out today, I'm not gonna say what the name is on Twitch or who they are in real life, but I just found out that somebody who had followed me was one of my good buddies that I had no idea about, who'd been lurking and watching this whole time and talking with me, and I had no idea it was him until today. And it was this huge revelation. So yeah, you never know. And I don't know who people are sometimes. Which is perfectly fine as well. Okay, 17 is down. We're going to 18. It is super late and you are getting loopy, and that's fine. It's kind of the best way to be. A loaf of bread in 1916 was 7 cents. Ain't that the truth? Yeah. Ain't that the truth? That's deep. We've gotten into some deep philosophical discussions now. Who am I really deep inside? We did this intense retrospect. Who are you? Who am I? Courage the Cowardly Dog, by the way. One of the best cartoons growing up. It was a little creepy. I love it. That's what it reminds me of. I think Eustace lost his memory. But it's also like some, what's it called? Gilderoy Lockhart kind of had that same thing as well. Had no idea. Kind of parallels that in a lot of ways, really. Okay, 19, we're coming close. This is where Mossy Potholes said there was going to be a shiny full of Kangaskhan's, kangaroos, and poodles. I would love to have any one of these be shiny. I am not going to sugarcoat it. Okay, nothing in 19. We're going to have a little family reunion for Benjamin. See, 1 second. I'm going to drop off this bad boy. (1916), only 6% of Americans had graduated from high school. Yeah. But I think I would like to see a statistic on that to see, but how many people had like career jobs that they could just, they already had a living and they probably already all had families and they all were You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's a lot more to that because that doesn't seem like a bad thing at that time. I don't know. Okay, 19 was done. I don't know if you lied because I think lying has a lot of intentionality behind it, right? Where it's all about were you actively being deceptive or not, right? It's interesting. It was on purpose. No, curses, mossy potholes. You lured me into a false sense of joy by that shiny that would never be there. Ah, egads. Oh, what a jokester. That's right. Ban him. Ban them from the chat guards. Seize them. Come on, Benjamin. We're out of here. I don't want you talking to me or my son ever again. Interesting. Keep the home fires burning. Wake up, America. Have no idea. 1916, man. It was a swinging time. Well, guess what? We're going to go back to the snow zone, and we're going to find a snow runt while we talk about random stuff. Come on, Benjamin. We're out of here. Come on. I just want a shiny. Even though that Ghastly is really cool. I know, it wasn't quite the swing, but doesn't mean it wasn't a swing in time. It was crazy. Yeah, burbs. Burbs aren't real. They are not. That has been, I've known that since 2013. Have you seen Incredibles? The Incredibles movie? I tell you, it's the same. I think I watched The Incredibles in theaters. It was great. It was a great time, great movie. Speaking of birds that aren't real, absolutely. Anybody have any weekend plans coming up? I think I don't know if I have anything. Really? Is that a real fact? It was the first movie you watched in theaters. I don't think that's a bad thing. Any Pixar movie, if it was your first movie in theater, I think that's a fine thing to have. I'm trying to think what my first movie was. I'm not certain. We actually took the Sword Boy to his first movie. It was the live action How to Train Your Dragon. I don't know if he was old enough to even know what was going on, but that's all right. Was The Lion King Sword Rents? But I don't remember watching it though. I think that's something to bring up though, is like your first movie one that you cognitively remember, or is it one that you were just present at, right? Maybe we should find the loophole here. What are my opinions on Narnia? I don't know if the movies will ever be as good as the books or how I always remembered it, but I thought I remember the first movie was great. I thought the second, like, the movies are fine. Yeah, they're great. The series is amazing. You know, I like C.S. Lewis, absolutely. I don't think I've actually read the book, so I don't really have an opinion on it. Whatever. I remember the old cartoon was really cool. And really sad. Oh, guys, look! Look! It's ice cream time. Check it out. Do you see it? Did anybody see the ice cream? I'm going to save it. Oh, what a sweet little cutie. We're going to do a heal ball. Everybody take a look. There it is. Okay, missed. Oh, so precious. Yeah, shiny time. Amazing. Okay, friends, we got a shiny on screen. We got it. First movie I remember seeing was Star Wars Episode 1 or Treasure Planet. Oh, both are great movies. Okay, Jolly Llama, I have a question for you. Was Episode 1 your first Star Wars movie? Or had you watched 4, 5, and 6 before that? Look at this. Shiny Vanillite. It's a little ice cream cone. So good. Well, that's what I was asking, because then it would be super exciting, right? Where it's like, oh, another Star Wars movie and it's a prequel. Like, that's why I was asking, because I think, I don't remember what my first Star Wars was, but I know we watched episodes 2 and 3 in the theater as a family. But I remember seeing, I don't remember. I thought we'd seen him at home too, but yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, see, Lion King was too early for me. I wouldn't have remembered it at my cognitive ability was not developed to understand such a nuanced movie. Let's just do what was Lion King based on? Is it Macbeth? Is it basically Macbeth but in Africa? Yeah. Right? Is that right? Oh, nice. I think we talked about that. Like, yeah, Star Wars. Who cares if you get in late in the game? Watch it now. It's great. And if I actually show, because I'll show Hamlet. Thank you. I knew it wasn't. What did I say? No, Macbeth. No, I'm being silly. Macbeth is not the one I was thinking of. Yeah, Hamlet, where like the alas poor Yorick, because the uncle kills the dad, but then the dad's ghost comes back, and it's like, yeah, it's literally Hamlet verbatim, but you know, they're telling the truth. Yeah, you watch 1, 2, and 3 100%. Watch 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3. Okay, guys, hear me out. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to say anything for spoilers. So, Mossy, you're not going to be spoiled with anything that I say. People who have seen the first 6 Star Wars movies, I have to say something. I think this might be a really cool way to show Sword Boy Star Wars when he is old enough. Now, tell me if you see the validity in this or if you don't like it. Is watching episodes 4, episodes 5, then watching 1, 2, 3, and then episode 6. And I can explain my reasoning why. I've heard somebody say that that's the right way to do it. And if you want clarification as to why I think that, I'll be glad to explain it. But you guys tell me if you feel like that could be an interesting thing. And I will be as spoiler-free as possible, because I definitely don't want... I understand the movies are like decades old at this point. Don't care. I think it would be interesting, right? Creates a lot more emotional whiplash, I believe, is kind of the the gist of it for sure. Oh, Jolly, I wanted to tell you, and everybody else who is wanting to listen, I actually have all 3 OG Star Wars on Laserdisc. And if nobody knows what a Laserdisc is, it's basically a giant DVD that's the size of like a record. It's like this big. It's huge. And the only problem is that nobody has a Laserdisc player that's workable. You can buy one. I think Panasonic makes them, but they're like $1,200. So only the most bougie of people have a Laserdisc player. I think the problem is, even if you have a Laserdisc player, how are you going to get Laserdiscs to play? Right? Like, it's such a conundrum of even owning one. So it's like, the chances of that lining up where I'm going to be able to watch my Laserdiscs is going to be so infinitesimally small. Infinitesimally small? Whatever. You get it. Tiny small. Tiny times. Cool thing though, the reason I got those, there was actually a Star Wars event at my college in like 2013, where we had a Star Wars day. Peter Mayhew was there. Peter Mayhew has since passed away, but he came to my school. He was in a wheelchair. Also, and I forgot their names. I think it's Bonnie is her name. She played young Baru in the prequel trilogy, and then I got to see, I forgot his name. What's his first name? He played Boba Fett in the prequel trilogy as well. Really cool dude. I'm sorry I'm spacing on the names. I'm usually really good at actors and actresses' names, but not this time. Yeah, we could get into that too. I think 7, 8, and 9 should not be considered canon in the Star Wars universe. And I really think that they have squandered their chance to use, well, in multiple ways, the original 3 cast members of Star Wars. They've really squandered all of that. So it is what it is. I'm not really keeping a finger on the pulse on any new Star Wars, but the original 6 movies, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I almost had his name. I almost had the actor's name. When somebody says it, I'm going to know instantly, obviously, but Daniel? Is his name Daniel? I'm pretty sure that's right. And no, not Anthony Daniels. Different. First name's Daniel. Voxel, good night. Sleep tight, my friend. And don't let the bed bugs bite. Hopefully you have no bed bugs. But yes, God bless. Have a great night. I'm glad you're here listening to the rantings and ravings of a madman. Hey, but we've got 2 shinies on stream. And Nox, I do see that you did acknowledge the ice cream. I appreciate that. It was just a wild, hectic moment. And all the Pokemon start to attack you, so you just gotta do it. A Star Wars Starfighter movie. Yeah, Daniel Logan, thank you. I knew it was Daniel. Is there a bedbug Pokemon? I hope not. That'd be gross. No, not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. Yeah, first 3 were great. Star Wars. There was a ton of stuff. Oh, I thought that was a big shiny ice cream. It wasn't. If Kathleen Kennedy, and whatever, people's opinions, you can have your opinions. I'm not going to poo-poo on anything. If Kathleen Kennedy is going to be in charge of Star Wars, I think they're all going to kind of be poo-poo. Whatever. Whatever. As for seeing them in the theater, I'll probably just wait for them to come out. Except I don't pay for Disney Plus, so I actually don't know how I'm going to watch them. Who knows? I'm not missing out on much. Now, do you know what was a Star Wars treat and a treasure? The original Clone Wars cartoon. The OG. Not Ahsoka. It's the one... Is it Genndy Tartakovsky? Whatever he did... I'm probably butchering the name. He's the gentleman who did Samurai Jack animation. I call it just the Samurai Jack animated Star Wars Clone Wars. It is some of the best Star Wars stories that outside of a movie that I have ever seen. Like a crazy proper introduction to General Grievous, where Grievous just goes into this. His introduction was I'm not going to spoil it because I want you guys to watch it. They're like 5-minute episodes. General Grievous hunts down like 5 Jedis, including Shaak Ti, of all Jedis, of course, and like slaughters like 5 Jedis, and it's scary. It's terrifying. And at the end of that series, it actually shows Mace Windu using Force Crush on General Grievous's body, which explains why he has such crippling asthma in episode 3, right? And so I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. It ties into the movies because it was canon at that time. And then it also pointed that Mace Windu used Force Crush, which is a dark side like move. So it's kind of like, oh, he can't be doing that as a Jedi, but he did. I don't know. It just had so much more depth to it. Not saying I dislike Ahsoka. I think the Clone Wars is fine. I think what they did is fine. But that was back before all of that, and yeah, that animated stuff was pretty great. Ryan Gosling, I don't know how I feel about that. No, not good or bad. I have nothing against Ryan Gosling. It's just interesting being in a Star Wars role, you know? Interesting. Interessant. What Pokemon am I searching for? I am still looking for Snorunt. This bad boy right here. And here's the thing. I want it to be a female as well. For Snorunt is a unique Pokemon that has a split evolution. And males and females can both evolve into Glalie, which is this giant snowball with a mouth. But only females can evolve into Frostlass, which is an ice ghost Pokemon, and it has the coolest mega evolution I have ever seen. And so that's what I'm hunting for. Does this hurt the Pokemons? What hurts the Pokemons? I hope not. I don't think so. Does what hurt the Pokemons? So yeah, Snorunt, and preferably, see these big boys that with the red eyes? They're alpha Pokemon. They're a lot bigger. They have a lot more health. They're really, really cool, and they're a lot more rare. So getting a shiny alpha is like primo, right? That's kind of the ultimate goal. So if I could get an alpha shiny female Snorunt, would be preferred. The chances of that happening are abysmally small. The whip, you know, they turn on their heads at me like, oh, who's that tall glass of water? My neck. Happens. They're also Christmas trees, so they probably don't have, you know, vertebrae to worry about. So that's true too. Or they fly. They just pivot. You lured me into that too, because you wanted me to ask. You wanted me to ask. That's funny. So that Pokemon, the big Christmas tree, is based on the abominable snowman, obviously. And if it was shiny, I would not mind that as well. Any alphas that you catch as shiny are primo. The Pokemans. Oh, my Faja used to call them Pokemon all the time to get my Go-Goat. Pokemon pun. Look at me go. Intentionally, because it made me so mad. Which is really funny now. Now I've grown up, so it only angers me a little bit instead of a lot of it like it used to, you know? No, it's so funny. It's funny. And guess what? Now I'm a grown man playing a child's game for Twitch for people to watch and enjoy. So it's kind of full circle. It's kind of a weird deal. But you could not make a living back then like you could now. Now anybody can do whatever, and it's just weird. Weird times. Weird times. Pushed on the novel Push by Sapphire. That's right. That is right. Okay. We could go to a different zone. This is like the only one that I want to do. The only bad part about this one is that I have to run through them. Whereas there's some places that you can kind of like, let's go to, which one is it? Bear with me here, ladies and gentlemen. 17. I'm pretty sure you can do this. We're going to do this 25 times, okay? I'm going to save here. We're just going to check these little bits real quick. So these 3 holes here. The new Predator Badlands, I have not seen it. Oh, thank you for the bits. Jolly Llama with the cheer. Thank you so much for the bits, Jolly. That's great. You spoil me. You spoil me, sir. Good job on the bits. I have not seen the new Predator movie at all. I don't have the capability to go to the movie theater. I know I said that I took the Sword Boy to How to Train Your Dragon, but that was a weird time. Mossy, that was really fun. Thank you so much for coming over. You're not lame. It's almost midnight. Nobody should be staying up this late. So the fact that you find people stayed up to keep me awake and to entertain, that's on you. Good job. Kudos. Good night. God bless. I'll see you on the flip-flop. Be blessed. What an amazing time. Thank you so much for spoiling me with all the stuff and the conversation. It was really good. Yeah. I love the minion character. It's so good. I'm simultaneously frustrated but also elated at the same time. So that's hard to do. That's hard to pull off with old Swordy. But you have managed to capture my heart and a swift backhand. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes you got to do it. Diblets. So Diblets, if I'm supposed to find you, do I look up Diblets? Do I look up Diblets on YouTube? Because I will. Is Beansy still on? I'm surprised if Beansy's still on. They did not say goodbye. If so, that's the worst part. People sneak out. Why are you still awake? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lure you out and be like, is Beansy still here? Oh, I missed them. And then you get it, and then I reprimand you for staying up way past your bedtime. That's right. Whoa, that's a big one. Okay, so you see what I'm doing here, friends? You can shiny hunt this way. You literally you reload the space. As long as I'm within 60 meters of where I spawn in, it resets the rolls, right? So if I'm here, I can literally just keep going into Route 17. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're still awake. I got to spend more time with you. As long as I keep... So this is kind of the boring way, right? I could just do this. I could just keep loading into Zone 17. And every time it resets... Now, the tricky thing is, if there is a shiny... it will stay there. Excuse me. So I can just keep going and keep going and keep going, then check them, and then see what they are. My buddy was actually hunting for a shiny Chespin here. And since I've already found the shiny Froakie, this would be a good one to complete the chain. But if I get it before him, he's probably going to be mad at me. Actually, I got a better route we can do. That might be more fun. We only have a few minutes left, so I'm just going to do a few more 17 resets, go check these Pokemon, and then we're going to go into the sewers. Is Nox still here? bunch of lurkers in the background. I just found a bunch of people watch my stream, but they don't chat and they don't tell me nothing. I know who you are, though, now. I know who you are. I know you're lurking in there, which is fine. But I'm not happy about it, because I want to know you're here, you know? It is what it is. This is decaf coffee, by the way, because I do want to go to bed after this, but I do want the taste of coffee. Nox, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad all of you guys are here. What a fun time. What a really, really fun time. Also, these lions will kill you. They are the best. Who's the best? Chespin? Uh-oh. They're gonna get me. Please don't. I can't. They're really gonna donk me. I gotta get out of here. Nope, 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 nope. I thought they killed me. The screen is red. They about got me. Ugh. They about got me. Okay. We're gonna go to the sewers. The cherry almond macaron creamer by International Delight is, dare I say, a delight. And it made quite a dish. Oh wait, that is not, yeah. We'll workshop it. I love cherries. I know a lot of people that don't like cherries. I love cherries. Cherry flavor is really good. Is that weird? Cherry almond macaron sounds amazing to me. Nox, I think that Goodra would be on your team. Nox, if you had a Pokemon team, I would look up Goodra and see if that's something up your alley. It might be. I'm just getting some Nox vibes. Also, I could see this guy. Goodra. Also, Klefki is really cute as well. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just have some... It's just really cool. I love Goodra. It's a really cool dude. Okay, so this is another route that you can take to get shinies. With the intent, I want Skrelp, which is that little dude. And then you walk all the way over here. What have you been doing it 6 months? Streaming? Doing the whole YouTube thing? Are you only on YouTube? And how are you recording content if you're not on... 2 shiny Skrelp? I'm just curious. Maybe one's on YouTube. Yeah. Just because I know, how are you recording all your stuff? Oh, and this one, Nox, would totally, you know this guy. This is one of your favorites as well. That's the one we want shiny, is Litwick. Little candling bro. It is kind of the opposite, Beansy, where it's like you have... Oh, I'm sorry you have bad internet, that sucks. There's sometimes where it's like you're so exhausted you have a nap day where it's like you sleep 16 hours in a day. But then the inverse, I think every once in a while you have those days where you're like, I'm just up till 2-3 o'clock and I'm getting a ton of stuff done. Yeah, I get it. You get one of those outliers every once in a while. Nothing wrong with that. Bad internet is the worst, though. I remember I was living at home. The internet was so bad, if somebody was on Facebook, and there always was, it would like lag. You'd be playing You'd be playing Call of Duty and you just get destroyed. It was so frustrating. But that just shows how bad how bad the internet was. I know, I want a Litwick so bad. Look at this big boy. If this was a shiny alpha Litwick, bro. I totally want a Litwick. That's what I'm really hunting for. It's one of my favorite Pokemons of all time. Use your mini Mac and game capture card, and you have a game capture card. Do you have an El Gato? Hello, Gato. And obviously OBS. That's what I'm using too, and that's why my weird thing is like this, because I will probably be. I'm gonna get donked, aren't I? Uh-oh. Stop hitting me, guys! Oh, I died. They killed me in the sewer. I'm sure Facebook was taking up all the bandwidth. No, well, that's true. That's not wrong. But I needed the bandwidth. Nobody else was using it. I was using it for something useful. I don't know if that's true or not, but hey, guess what? I died in the sewers. I had to get revived and brought back out. Let's go back in, right? That's so funny. That's not wrong. It is not wrong. I really want a Klefki shiny as well. They're so cool. I think Nox Klefki might be one on your it was 2 around then, because Farmville was around then. I do not have vivid nightmares of living at home with bandwidth being sucked out of. Oh man, it was around. It 100% was. I don't want to get into this. We're not going to rehash old histories for no reason. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Next, you're going to say I don't have generational trauma from the song Wonderwall. We all know that's true, too. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, you have an audio recording setup. Mine does it all at the same one. Like OBS just combines it all, which is good. Come on, Litwick, we need you to shine, buddy. You know, to be honest, I actually love Wonderwall now. So you will not trigger me now, Nox Ibis. I actually really enjoy that song now. And I know all the lyrics because they're somehow like scribbled on the backside of my brain. That's trauma for you. Come on, Litwick. I would love a Litwick. Oh, they're so... Dude. I also want a Pat Rat. No, I know it was me using all the bandwidth, but I needed it. You guys weren't... Whatever. Hey, this is not a family quarrel. This is me trying to catch a shiny Pokemon. Oh, man. Stop it. You're going to start a howl. I don't know why these Ghastly are so against me being down here. They're literally waiting around the corner for me. Stop biting me, bros. What little turds. I think we got to get our boy out here. We're going to have to run over some ghosts. That's it. Roll him over. Gonzo. You want some? You want some? Roll out, boys. Get out of here. Yeah, I started with Twitch. There's a lot of startup you have to do. I had my friend and a bunch of YouTube tutorials kind of teach me everything you get set up. Once you're set up, it's good. But yeah, I understand where you're coming from, absolutely. That's true. That's true. I'm in like my janitor outfit though with a shiny garbage bag. Just running in the sewers back and forth. That's true. They're probably trying to help me out. Like, hey, buddy, what's going on? You need to just take a break and sit down. And I say, no, sir. Got some shinies to catch. We're going to do a couple more rounds, and then we're going to bed. Because it's almost midnight. Don't try to use the foul language with me, Nox Ibis. I have no idea what you just said. That's the talk of the cursed ones. Oh, man. You got me. You spoil me. Come on. Come on, Litwick. I believe in you. Come on, Benjamin. We're out of here. It's so true, though. I remember I was not even that cool when I was in middle school, but everything changes the day the Fire Nation attacks, you know? Nothing's ever the same. Nothing's ever the same. It's crazy. It is crazy. All this new stuff I don't understand. Middle school is a very interesting time. Absolutely. Very interesting time. Well, it's almost like, are they the pioneers? Are they the pioneers of all the weird stuff? One of the fire burns? What? What are you talking about? Oh, like burns, like when you diss somebody, burn somebody. Yeah, eras are weird. Eras of, yeah, it is very interesting culturally how all that just changes. It is midnight, friends. We're gonna do one more Litwick run. It is, yeah, it is really silly, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, this is a family establishment, Nox. You need to clean it up a little bit, okay? That's your one warning. Okay, I lied. We're gonna do one more, but it is really silly how, like, oh yeah, that was crazy. The crazy things we do. Oh, the Ghastlies are back. Okay, this is the last one for Sirius. Last one. Litwick, you better shine, buddy. I don't think they are. They got a regular candle flame. I need a ghostly green flame, you know? It's not like one's gonna hatch out of an egg randomly. I wish, though, right? Okay, we're gonna go one more to round 20. Route 20. So sad. Hey, we got 2 shinies, though. Okay, here's the thing. This is what we get. Beansy, are you still awake? I think you are. At the end of the day, we have this male Ghastly, which is going to evolve into a Gengar. I want you to give it a name. Because you won. You get to nickname it forever and ever. We're going to name it. Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it. You got 12 digits. It can be 12 digits long. I know the pressure is deafening on the pitch today. As Beansy holding up the end of the... God, it's gotta be Rick. It's gonna evolve into a Gengar. We'll just name it Rick. Nothing wrong with that. How cool is that? And then we got this little sweet cone. Amazing. Look at this guy. The ultimate pun. We got Rick, and we got ice cream cone, Vanillite. A really, really good time. I loved how quickly that popped up too. Entered 5, and I've soft reset that area hundreds upon hundreds of times. Never one shiny. We go there one time with Beansy, and there's a Ghastly right in the doorway saying like, "Oh, hello, I'm here for you to catch me." You can't beat that. You can't beat those odds. You can't beat those odds. Or 4, not 5. My bad. Yeah, and Diblets, there might be a time where I switch to YouTube as well. But for now, Twitch, you know, I've already grown a little bit on Twitch. And I've been growing on YouTube as well. I've been putting out more content. I have a video I just did today. Have a bunch of shorts coming out. Obviously, the quality is not super great, but I'm learning, and that's the best part. And it'll get good eventually. It'll get better and better. So, cool. Yep, I'm going to save. We're going to get off here. I'm going to go to bed. Hey, God bless you all. Have a great rest of your night. I hope and pray that you have a very blessed weekend, a very restful and relaxing weekend. And we'll meet you again on Monday. We'll be streaming the Monday grind. We might be shiny hunting again. We'll see. There might be some other stuff coming up. But yeah, you guys know where to find me. I'm on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and all the other places. Not exactly. I'm not on every other place, but or if you have my phone number, you can text me. So other than that, I love you all. Thank you so much for the amazing time. This is probably the most fun stream that I've ever had, and it's all thanks to you. And thank you for all the bits and all the fun stuff, conversations as well. So, everybody sleep well. We'll see you on the flip flop. Have a good night. Farewell, Diblets. I will be in touch with you very soon because I do want to get in cahoots with you. So, okay, friendos, I will chat with you later.